All right, here we go. Actually, be right back. I need a knife. All right, what's going on, guys? My name is Dune. Hold on just one second. I'm going to turn. All right. So I am over here at Restless Craft Breaker Sports and Gaming. We've got Tales of Aria dropping on Friday. So I figured I'd open up a few cases just to see what kind of things that we can pull. These are not for sale until Friday the 24th of September. So just know, don't expect me to sell anything to you until then. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. And let's just get right into it. We got two cases. One is going to get set aside for the time being while we get going here. Ooh, pretty. The box art, honestly, for the set is amazing. Big fan of this. 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the first case. Set those up here to the side. And I'm going to grab a garbage can real quick. All right, and we're going to get going. So I myself am going to be planning on maining Oldheim. Oldhim? I don't know, you get the picture. The guy with the big gray beard. That's the guy that I'm planning on maining. So that's what we're going to be hoping for and focusing on. No, I ripped it. I ripped the first one. It's okay. It's getting tossed anyways. Woo! There's one. We're actually not going to throw that away. We're going to recycle that because I care about the environment. Here we go. First packs. We're going to go ahead and zoom in here just a hair. So it's nice and easy to see. I'm going to pan this down just a little bit so I don't have to be so far up. There we go. All right. These are going to go to the side, and we're just going to start opening packs here. Oh, these are tight packs. Uh-oh. Goodness gracious. Good way to start. Good way to start. There we go. Very first pack. Let's hope for Fabled, you know? That would be nice. Okay, so for our token, we've got an Embodiment of Lightning and an Embodiment of Earth. That's a good combo. Got Rejuvenate, Burgeoning, Icy Encounter, so tomorrow. We're just going to start going through these. Lightning Press is our foil. And we'll set aside the rares separate from the commons. And I will set aside the foils next to those. More commons. Sadly, nothing really in the first pack. But that's okay. That's to be expected. Come on. Got Autumn's Touch. First rare is Embolden. That's kind of what I was looking for. More towards what I was looking for. We got a Bolton Shot, which is great for Azalea. And an Entwined Lightning, which is just a common, but still a foil. We got Runaways, too. Runaways are pretty good. Thump. One of the main cards that I'll be running for my Guardian deck, which I'll go ahead and make a video on. Got a Cracked Bauble, too. We'll go ahead and set that aside, just because not really useful for a lot else. So this is going to get hectic real quick. We'll go ahead and recoup after the first box and just see what we've got. Seismic Surge and a Rosetta Thorn token. Not bad. So we've got a Weave Ice as our first rare. And Flash as our second. And a So Tomorrow foil. Deep Blue, actually really good generic chess piece. It's not bad. More Thump. That's exactly what we are looking for. Ooh, the best card in the set. Happens to also be a token card. A Frostbite. A Briar. Well, that's ironic. Break Ground, really good common. Burgeoning, also pretty good. Invigorate, I'm a big fan of red Invigorate. So for... Oh! There was a Majestic under there. But Evergreen is our first rare. Our Majestic is going to be Force of Nature and Elemental Runeblade. We'll go ahead and set that up aside. Force of Nature and Lightning Surge will be our foil. That's a really sick foil. So, here you go. Oops. Really cool foil. Anyway, moving on. Bloom of Evergrowth, not bad. Commons are going to get out of hand fairly quickly. Oh, if I can do it. Goodness gracious. Open, please. Titan's Fist and an Embodiment of Lightning. Twine Ice. So we've got a Summerwood Shelter and a Weave Earth. And another Summerwood Shelter, but that one is foil. Oh. That's quite nice looking. So there's our first cold foil. First cold foil within the first few packs of the case. Come on, you dumb thing. What? Come on, focus. Bloom of Evergrowth. Ooh. Cold foil. Very nice. We'll also set that aside up top because it's cold foil. And I got scared there for a second because it looked more like a gold foil, but I knew my eyes were tricking me because that's not where gold foils come from. Mulch Overflex is also a really good card for Ranger this set. There might be some fun Azalea decks made out of this set. If I get a New Horizon at any point during these two, I am going to make a Lexi deck. That'll be fun. Got a Shiver. I've already got a Cold Foil Shiver. That's not really super useful for me. Embodiment of Earth. Chill to the Bone, one of the new best ice cards. Probably the best ice token for Lexi. So we've got one of the only other Runeblade, general Runeblade defense reactions. I think the only other one that deals in arcane damage too. That's kind of nice. Flash. We got Cold Wave. Ooh, that's a pretty foil too. There you go. Let's see if we can get this thing to focus. Cold Wave. Very pretty. They do a good job with most of their foils. We got another deep blue. Glacial Footsteps. It's a gross card, especially in red. Chilling Icy Vein. Going with the commons. Wow. Got Rosetta Thorn, Seismic Surge, and Invigorate. Built to the bone. Alright, so first rare, Icequake, and an Embolden, as well as an Entangle foil. It's just okay, but we got a Rotten Old Buckler, 10 damage with Dominate if you fuse it, and that's an ice. And that's just a disgusting card. Everybody keeps telling me that they think Oldheim is not going to be as good. And I beg to differ. I beg to differ. I get some people telling me they think Lexi's going to be the best in the set. This is another one that's kind of gross. +5 for 2. That's pretty gross. That's also at Oldheim's availability. We got a Vela Flash foil. Got Lightning Press, and we got Snapshot as our 2 rares. Honing Hood, instant. Destroy Honing Hood, return all cards from your arsenal to your hand, then put a card from your hand face down in your arsenal. That's actually really good. I think specifically for like a draft, honestly, that would be really good. Stir the Wildwood. We got an Oldheim Shiver. I'm gonna wait until I get Cold Foil Oldheim. What we're going for. Or not a Cold Foil Oldheim, but a Rainbow Foil Oldheim. Now, as far as Blitz decks, I think Oldheim's going to be hard to contend with just because his, like, dominatable damage output is pretty gross. So, first rare is going to be a Turn Timber, and then we've got our second Majestic, Exposed to the Elements. Is pretty good. We got Heaven's Claw in a rainbow foil. Ragamuffin Hat, which I'm iffy on, but first, Exposed to the Elements. I think this is a really good card, specifically because it deals with a lot of the legendary gear pieces, and it is an ice card, or an elemental card, which means it can be used by any of the heroes from the set. Merging Avalanche, Frazzle. We got a Briar, Titan's Fist. Shiver, Embodiment of Earth. Rejuvenate, also one of my favorites. It's probably my favorite elemental to bring along. So we pulled another Evergreen as our rare, and another Sigil of Suffering, as well as a Singeing Blade. Mark of Lightning. I have this in cold foil, but there you go. Thump. Dazzling Crescendo. I really like that art for Dazzling Crescendo. Really nice looking. I also like the art for Rejuvenate a lot. Briar's art as well, I think, is my favorite hero art. But I think my least favorite hero in the set. And that might just be the Runeblade Fatigue, but, you know. We'll see. My opinion can always change. It still hasn't even released yet. Could get tired of Oldheim or Lexi being way too good. Ooh, that's what I wanted to see. That's what I wanted to see. Well, that's a Frostfang. But this is what I wanted to see. That's the majestic Winter's Whale for Oldtime, whom I will be maining. Very nice. That's exactly what I wanted to see. That's 2 cards that I was planning on having in my deck. And another Chilling Ice Vein Rainbow Foil. Nothing really of note in those. Shiver, an embodiment of Earth. That's not bad. That's not bad. Got an Autumn's Touch. We got a Weave, Ice, and Explosive Growth, and a Rainbow Foil Flash. Also, kind of a nice looking foil there. I like most of the foils they do on the lightning based stuff, and Cracker Jack's my favorite named card in Flesh and Blood so far, just because I think it's funny. Already our commons stack is growing quite large. We'll see how quickly I need to migrate it to a box. Another Frostbite token with a Lexi, young Lexi on the other side. Interestingly enough, I also did get in Blitz decks today, and they look pretty good. Wine Earth, Electrify. Another Bolton Shot, a Lightning Press, and an Entwining Ice. That one's nice looking too. Man, I am impressed with the art in this set. Really nice. Glacial Footsteps. Thump. 2. I think those 2 are my favorite Guardian commons from this set. Is Glacial Footsteps and Thump. We're going to see if we can get lucky and run, or grab another Winter's Whale before these 2 cases are up. If we can, that would be exactly what I'm looking for. Because I might run double Winter's Whale. You never know. We got a Weave Lightning, Biting Gale, and a Buzzbolt. Sad. Young Oldtime there. We haven't picked that one up yet. It was a good very good addition. Apologies about any background noise. Oh, God. Oh goodness. Apologies about any background noise that you may be hearing. That I can't help that. I apologize. Well, we got Snapshot, which is really good for Lexi, but underneath Oaken Old. This is top 3 on the rarer. Here, I gotta click back over quick. This is top 3 on the rarer side of the Guardian cards I was looking for. I need 2 more copies at minimum of that, so we'll be looking out for that. Exposed to the Elements, I think I might only run 2 of. Well, Amulet of Ice, but there's another one. Because why not? First off, we got Titan's Fist and Embodiment of Lightning. Shield of the Bone. So we've got a little saddening. It's not exactly what we wanted to see right out the gate. But, you know, it is what it is. Doing our best here. First card, Frostfang. Second card, Weave Ice. And Flake Out. Dang it. Alright, next one. Snow Under. Lexi Frostbite. I'm imagining, too, a ice-focused Oldheim is going to end up being the meta. Just like in ice-focused Lexi with, like, lots of blink and go again mixed into the deck. And Voltaire is going to be optimal. We got a Frostbite Oldheim. Oldhim. Just got a Shelter. Summerwood Shelter. And... dang it. Oh! Holy crap. Oh. There you go. There's the first big one. Holy crap. Rampart of the Ram's Head. Oh. Look at that. Cold foil Rampart of the Ram's Head. Yes. That's exactly what you want to see. All right. I'm going to go get some sleeves and top loaders. I will be right back. All right, just so everybody can see, this is going straight in sleeve, and I will grab some top loaders. Second. All right. Sorry about that. That's the sound of opening top loaders here. Oh, and dropping them on the floor. Of course we would. Oh! Get it out of here. All right, top loader. Everybody can see. Rampart of the Ram's Head. Very pretty. Exactly what we were looking for. That is a big hit. Thank the Lord. I thought we were going to fill the whole first case without anything substantial, and I was almost really sad. But right as I was about to say it. Well, first box, I mean. But a legendary in the first box can either be a good or bad omen, depending on who you talk to. Could mean that we're not going to hit any for the rest of the case here, but I'm going to assume we're going to hit one every box. Rejuvenate. So tomorrow we got Rites of Lightning and Weave Lightning, as well as Autumn's Touch. Coat of Frost. Glacial Footsteps. Another one. I think we're going to have enough Glacial Footsteps and Thumps after, like, the first box. So, we might have enough. Honestly, if we pull another Rampart, then I'll just make a Blitz and a... normal. So I'm dumb and I just went straight past. But there you go. And there's how do you say that? Sutcliffe's Suede Hides. There you go. Dang. Man, that's a good hit first box. I don't even want to imagine how much that thing is worth. Embodiment of Lightning and or Earth. Got a Biting Gale. Weave Earth. Turn Timber. And then a Rotten Old Buckler, which we don't need anymore because we don't need Rotten Old Bucklers when we got a fancy Legendary. Exactly what you want to see. Now, $1 million question I have right now is whether Heart of Ice or Tectonic Plating is going to be better. I guess it kind of depends on if you're trying to make a bunch of Seismic Surge tokens and things. But there is... There is a... Oh no! Oh no! Go off the stack! Stop sliding, please. Okay. Explosive Growth. Very nice. Blizzard! Alright, let's just make it sure. Let's just make it sure. Make it sure. Blizzard. Target attack loses and can't gain. Go again unless the attacking hero pays 2. Ooh. That's pretty dirty. You see what I'm saying about Blizzard? The forcing people to pay to move and act is kind of a big deal. We'll go ahead and put all my Majestics in a sleeve and top loader. So we'll go ahead and retroactively do that. I'll at least put them in a sleeve. I'll put the Majestics in a sleeve, just so we're being careful here. Take this one out. Top. All right. Blizzard. Take this front rail off. We'll go ahead and put our cold foil. Bloom of Evergrowth in a sleeve as well. Not trying to use my nails on anything, so we'll just slide it off the edge of the table. Oh, last one. Oaken Old. We'll go ahead and put these in their own little respective categories here. This is Rune Blade. These specific ones are... This is an element, and this is an ice. Okay. Alright, now that we're done with that, we can continue. I gotta put this one in the foils pile real quick. Last 2 packs for this box. It's been almost an hour already. Goodness gracious, I'm gonna have to pick up the pace just a hair here. Embodiment of Lightning and Earth again. Not bad, not bad. Heaven's Claw. Just Grasp, Invigorate, Autumn Touch. Frazzle. We got a Bolton Shot for our first rare. Ooh, look at that. Light it up. For our first Ranger Majestic. It's not bad. It's not a bad Majestic to pull. We also got a rainbow foiled Winter's Bite, but, you know, this is more important, let's be honest. I'm going to go ahead and just put that up here. Coat of Frost. Box 1 is complete right now. We got a Rosetta Thorn with a Seismic Surge token. By the way, Seismic Surge, for every Seismic Surge token, you just reduce the cost of a Guardian attack by 1. Which is kind of a big deal. And it's good for paying those big Sigil, Explosive Growth. Nothing in the last pack. That's fine, though. Nothing in the last pack, but that's okay. There's all of the commons from the first box. And we've got 7 more. Okay. So these are going to get set aside for the time being. Just going to go ahead and set them up over here on my desk. Whew. Fresh blade on the box knife here, so it's gotta be careful with cutting. So we're starting off with a cracked bauble, which is funny. Dang. That's pretty good. We got an Embolden. We got Blossoming Spellblade. Actually, I'm not familiar with this one. Blossoming Spellblade was fused. When it gains, whenever this deals damage to an opposing hero, you may banish a non-attack action card from your graveyard. If you do, play it this turn as though it were an instant, and if it would be put in your graveyard, instead banish it. Deal 1 arcane damage. Blossoming Spellblade. So that was one of the things I was having a hard time wrapping my head around. So that has an on-hit effect, and then afterwards it's got a arcane damage effect on top of swinging for 6. So if the arcane damage hits, does that proc the on-hit effect or nah? Got a Titan's Fist with a Briar on the backside. So tomorrow, starting us off, got another Bolt and Shot. I almost threw those away. Bolt and Shot, Evergreen, Turn Timber, and Rotten Old Buckler. Sag. It's not what you want to see. But it's also not terrible. You know, I'm going to be honest with you. The Tales of Aria boxes kind of give me Wind Waker art style vibes. Briar Frostbite. And then Twine Ice. 4, Bolt and Shot. Oaken Old. There's the second one. That's exactly what we needed. Doing really well right now. So there's our second Oaken Old on top of our Winter's Wail. We've got a Winter's Grasp, Sutcliffe. We're gonna get that Heart of Ice, I swear. Oh, I really want that Heart of Ice. I have a Tectonic Plating already, but having a Heart of Ice would make a wonderful addition just for alternatives. An embodiment of Earth as well as a Shiver. All right. So tomorrow, we got a lightning press as our rare. A snapshot. A cold wave, and then a coat of frost. Not terrible. Glacial footsteps. Big fan. 10 damage. Who would not be a big fan of just doing 10 damage not pumped? Make enough seismic surge tokens, you have a chance of slapping for a lot. Especially since you've got all the different buffs. Like Earth Lore Surge, which doesn't specify that you need to pump an earth attack. You could just slap a +5 onto your that would be a use for an energy potion. Would burn for Earth Lore Surge. And then just have 2 blues and your Glacial Footsteps in hand. Frostfang. Foil Thump. Big fan. I would like a bunch of those. Please and thank you. Seeing as it's going to be my deck mainstay, because I don't know if those of you who aren't familiar, while Thump's attack is greater than its base attack, it has Dominate, and if it hits a hero, they discard a card. And the yellow is a 5 attack. So you mix that Thump with any of the pump damage cards. It gets Dominate up over the threshold for most defense reactions. And it forces a discard, which is fantastic. Lightning Press Snapshot. So tomorrow. Coat of Frost. More Glacials. So Thump, Glacial Footsteps puts a emphasis on Dominate, which is kind of what we're going for. Dominate while simultaneously making it hard for him to play his cards. It's kind of more... almost what I was trying to do with my Benji deck not long ago. So our first rare of this pack is a Frostfang. We've got a Weave Ice and a Dazzling Crescendo, as well as my favorite named card, Cracker Jacks. Titan's Fist with Embodiment of Lightning. Burgeoning So tomorrow, Chill of the Bone. We've got a Rites of Lightning. Weave Lightning. Lightning Surge. And another Crusty Buckler. Ah, you're killing me, game. Killing me, packs. Give me something other than a crusty old buckler, bro. Got the Rampart already, so... we really don't need it. Fighting Gale, Cold Wave, Embolden. She's a little Runaway. Fake Out, and an Oldhim Frostbite. Not bad. Plenty of Frostbite tokens, which is going to be fun. Another Shiver. Embodiment. Entwine, Electrify, Winters. Ooh. Yes. Fighting Gale, Channel Lake Frigid. Go again. Cards and activated abilities cost an opposing hero an additional resource. And then you basically put a channel token on it at the end of every one of your turns. And if it has a channel token on it and you don't have at least that many ice cards in your pitch zone at the end of your turn, then you break it. Very nice. Goes well with the Blizzard. Foil, Entwine Earth. She's a little Runaway again. She needs to quit running away. Probably a bad thing for her. Although it really is a good workout for your legs. There's a fly in my face and it's making me kind of sad. Frostbite, Lexi. Rejuvenate. So we've got another Rites of Lightning. Ooh! Maybe the best, the single best Majestic in this set. Tome of Harvest. Put something from your arsenal into the bottom of your deck, and you draw 3 cards. And it's a 3-pitch, too, on top of that. It's a really good pickup. And that is also... that one might actually not be going in the old-time deck, just because it kind of misses the theme. But it would go in a Briar deck, which I will also be making inevitably, because Briar seems like she's going to be very good for Classic Constructed. Seismic Surge Rosetta, 1. 4, 5. We got a Weave Lightning. Explosive Growth. Oh, yes. Endless Winter. Also really, really good. This one is thankfully a foil Endless Winter. Even better. Really disgusting card for those of you who have not seen it. I recommend looking it up. That is an 8 damage, 4 cost card that says, if Endless Winter is fused, whenever a defending hero adds a defending card to this combat chain, create a Frostbite token under their control. And then it says, if Endless Winter hits the hero until the end of their turn, whenever they activate an ability, create a Frostbite token under their control. Lots of Frostbite, lots of control, and I am a big fan. The Frostbite tokens are, you're going to think, that was English that just came out of my mouth, in case you don't know, guys. But Frostbite tokens are going to be busted. Busted. Going to be absolutely disgusting. Frostbite. Briar. 5. We've got Bang. Weave Earth. Explosive Growth. Times 2. 1 foil, 1 non-foil. More Glacial Footsteps. So many Glacial Footsteps. Not as many Thumps. Makes me kind of sad. Titan's Fist. Embodiment of Lightning. 3, 4, 5. Dang. Another Amulet of Lightning. I'm not really sure if Emerging Avalanche is going to be any good or not. It's Guardian Aura, but I'm not really a huge fan of Aura Guardian. So, you know. Entwine Ice. 5. Weave Ice. Flash. Arcanic Shockwave. Sag. Decidedly boring pack. Rejuvenate, Ball of Lightning, Icequake, Awakening. Ooh. Man, so much Guardian. We'll finish off this pack real quick. More Thump. Big fan of Thump. Alright. For those of you who don't know about Awakening, it is a Guardian instant. And it's, if you have less health than the opposing hero, create a Seismic Surge token equal to the difference. So this was the one I was talking about creating Seismic Surge tokens in order to really just make a disgusting hand. Because if you've got a 6 health difference, and you've got a Glacial Footsteps and one of the +5 to attack cards, that means you're only paying 2 to pay something, or to play something for 15 damage on the next turn. And that's just a 6 health difference, which is pretty common, especially in Classic Constructed, because you don't necessarily want to blow your hand early on. Frostbite Briar. 3, 4, 5. Got a Cold Weave. Embolden. Ooh. Ooh, baby. What is going on right now? Holy cow. Lightning Instant. Pulse of Volt Haven. Killer card. For both Briar and Lexi. Lexi especially will destroy with this card. Because having that +4... Oh, man. Onto something that she can toss out with Dominate is kind of a big deal. And it's a 0 cost. That's so gross. Holy cow, that's such a big card. Man, oh man, oh man. Pretty foil, too. That's going up there with Rampart because that's a big pull. Old foil Pulse of Volthaven. Dump and a Frazzle. Got a Frostbite. Lexi. Invigorate. Mulch. Wow, holy cow, dude. What is happening with this box, dude? That's crazy. Hold up. That is actually getting pretty nutty. That's like 3 in a row with Majestics, and one of them was a cold foil. We've already pulled a Blizzard, but there you go. There's another one. Goodness gracious, that's silly. Put that with the other Blizzard. Whew. Rosetta Thorn, Lexi. I already have a Rainbow Foil Lexi. Very nice. Polar Blast, Weave Earth, Icequake. Yeah, okay, fine. It had to end at some point. It had to end at some point. Not surprised. Deep Blue's probably the best generic chess piece. Especially for somebody like a budget Guardian deck, that would actually be really good to pay for those big swing cards. Embolden, Turn Timber, Evergreen. Plume of Evergrowth. Rip. So we've already pulled a couple cold foils, which is not bad, all things considered, and I am not complaining. Another double embodiment token. There seems to be a lot of those. Pretty common. Shield of the Bone. Orthlore Surge, Bolt and Shot. Heaven's Claw, Coat of Frost. Nothing important in that pack. Sag. Seismic Surge, Rosetta Thorn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got a Sigil of Suffering, followed by a Flash, and a Rainbow Foil Blizzard. Good gracious, man. I am pulling like an insane person right now. This first case was a Rainbow Foil Blizzard. Not bad. Looks really nice. That is 2 non-foils and a Rainbow Foil Blizzard. Not bad. Last pack for this box, and we are on to box number 3. It was only about a 20-minute box, which is much, much better. Lightning Press, Sting of Sorcery. Wow. Rites of Replenishment Rainbow Foil. So no crazy foils or cold foils this box or this pack, but we did get a Sting of Sorcery. Attack action cards you control gain when you attack a hero with this, deal 1 arcane damage to that hero. At the beginning of your end phase, destroy Sting of Sorcery. It's nice that that's a blue card too. That's really good for. Man, that's actually a. You know, I don't think Chain is going anywhere for a while. Cards like that just like make me not very hopeful. So far, 1 legendary the Ram's Head, and we've pulled 1 majestic cold foil and 1 common cold foil. Kind of nice. And we've pulled lots of majestics. Mini majestics. Not a bad start. On to box 3. I'm gonna go ahead and open her up. Might need to go get something to drink really quickly. Oh, so nice. We'll just leave this right here. About that. Pull them out of the box. I will be right back. Commons from that one. Not including any of the foil ones. All right, we're back. Got me some water, some high quality H2O. Nice. Not bad, not bad. First pack. Here we go. Just jump straight back into it. Winter's Grasp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. An Emboldened to start us off. Sigil of Suffering and an Electrify. She's a little runaway. Times like 12 by this point. Snow Under. And we got an Old Time Frostbite. Frostbite Lexi. Earthlore Surge, Autumn's Grasp. We got a Frostfang, Lightning Press, Rites of Lightning. Sadly, no cold foil on the Mark of Lightning, but you know, that would mean I would have 2, and I don't think I need 2. I think I just need 1. But it'd be fun to give away. That's a Majestic under there. Icequake is our first one. Channel Mount Heroic with a Rites of Lightning underneath. Channel Mount Heroic. It's a good card. Good card. It says, go again. Attack action cards you control have +3 attack. And then it's much like Channel Lake Frigid, you create a channel token. If you have at least that many Earth cards in your pitch zone, then you keep it around. If not, you get rid of it. That's an okay card. It's an okay Majestic. It's not super fantastic because, you know, there's so many other cards that can effectively do the same thing, but way better. But it's something. We'd rather have a Pulse of Candlehold, because that would just be generally much better. I'm sorry about the focus pulling. That seems to just be a Sony camera thing. I haven't been able to not get this dumb thing to do it. So, I guess it's just life. Unless we set the focus ourselves. Wouldn't be too difficult, but it makes it hard to show things up close. I just totally skipped over our rares. Boom, boom. Strength of Sequoia. Just a common, but, you know, it's something. Right. Bang. Got Frostbite. Frostbite. Oldhim. Shock Striker. Snow Underweave Ice is our first rare. Rites of Lightning. And then Break Ground. 2 kind of mediocre packs, but that's okay. It happens from time to time. You can't expect everything to perform super well. At least that's what... Well, we won't make that joke. Alright, I'm going to sit up a little bit. I'm going to move my microphone back just a hair. Got Electrify starting us off. This pack has given us an Evergreen, a Snapshot, and a Bramble Spark. 3 in a row. Mediocres. Non-cold foil coat. Sad days are these. Next pack. Any more Oldhim Majestics are more than welcome. Seismic Surge, Rosetta Thorn, Earthlore Surge, Winter's Grasp. We got a Bolt and Shot, Lightning Press. That's 4 in a row. Without Majestic or higher. I'm kind of glad they got rid of the super rare. I wish they would have honestly just put Majestic on those other ones and just made them a little bit harder to get, because I've got too many super rares. Not enough use for them. Terra Sunder. There is a good one. That's kind of what we were looking for. This is your next Guardian attack. This turn gains +1, Dominate, and if it hits a hero, they discard 2 cards. Really disgusting card. You put that on top of a Thump. It's game over, man. And an Invigorate foil. Since I will be running quite a few Invigorates, that's pretty good. We're up to 3 cracked baubles now. About 3 boxes in. I think they might have decreased the frequency that you actually hit these cracked baubles at. Because I seem to be getting a lot less of them than I was in the previous sets. Lightning Surge and Twine Lightning. We're starting off with a Biting Gale, Explosive Growth, and a Rainbow Foil Ice Quake. She's a little runaway times 13. Alright. Frostbite's Briar token. So tomorrow, starting us off, Invigorate. We got an Explosive Growth, a Weave Earth, and a Vela Flash. Unfortunate. Sutcliffe Suede Hides. Sadly, not Cold Foil. Is not what we're looking for. If we could get those in Cold Foil, I would be much more interested. Although if I could get the legendary Runeblade boots, I would be even more interested in that. Or New Horizon. New Horizon would be a fun addition. Got a Shiver. Embodiment of Earth. Earthlore Surge. Got a Flash. We've got a Summerwood Shelter. And then we've got a Rainbow Foil Frostfang. That's really cool. Really cool foil. Decidedly less good box. So this one is kind of sad. And it's making me kind of sad. So far, only up to one legendary, which, you know, is on pace with the frequency for legendaries, I guess, but not ideal. Kind of looking for a few more than that, but, you know, can't expect too much. It is a brand new product, and it is first edition, so I'm more actually concerned with cold foils than I am anything else. We got a Chandel Thunderstep. This will be my second one. I pulled one at a promo, not a promo, a pre-release event. So that will be my second one. And my other one is a rainbow foil, actually. Chandel Thunderstep. Woo! Camera keeps losing focus. Will go well with Pulse of Volthaven. Come on, there you go. Titan's Fist. Psh, please. Briar, get out of here. Get out of here, Ball of Lightning. Burgeoning, Entwine, Shield of the Bone. Got a Rites of Lightning, a Weave Lightning, and a Burgeoning. This pack, also kind of disappointing. A deep blue cold foil, honestly, would not be opposed. That would make my life very happy. I feel like deep blue might honestly be the best substitute for a Fiendals that they've come out with thus far. It might be the only good generic piece that they have in this set. Turn Timber, Icequake, Shock Striker. We are in a drought officially. We have yet to hit anything substantial for a hot second now. It's not ideal. Come on. Get a big pull and some cold foils, please, and thank you. 3, 4, 5. We got another Embolden. Flash Freeze. There's something. No cold foil on the Mark of Lightning. But we did pull a Flash Freeze, which is also really good for... That's probably better for Lexi, to be honest. Ice and or Lightning Fusion. If you've fused an Ice card, attacks you control this turn game. When you attack with this, it gains Dominate unless the defending hero pays 2. So that is... Actually, it's still good for old time, but it's even better for Lexi. I may actually end up using a few copies of that just to keep Dominate in the deck and keep card disposal at a high. As long as they're cycling cards out of their hand as frequently as possible and I'm running Dominate, I can effectively make better Brute. better, a little bit more complex, and a little bit more breadth on it so I can cover more. So Summerwood Shelter, Weave Earth, and an Autumn's Touch. Yes! A little too quick through, but we did indeed hit Sutcliffe Suede Hides Cold Foil. That is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. Destroy Sutcliffe Suede Hides. Target attack action card gains a go again. As an attack reaction. That's pretty good for a Rune Blade. It's not a bad generic to have. Don't know if we went through with these yet, but I think we've got multiple copies of each of the colors of all the commons in the set by this point, if I had to take a guess. At least all the ones that I need, I've got all of them of. So, Old Time Frostbite. For 5, we've got an Embolden. Turn Timber. Ball of Lightning. No Cold Foil. But we are happy that we did pull a Cold Foil last pack. Still missing a legendary in this half of the case. I would be much happier with this box if it did produce a legendary. I don't know if it will yet, but we're going to hold out hope. We're just going to hope, since there are so many legendaries, we'll get lucky and we'll pull one. We got a Bulletin Shot, an Evergreen, an Electrify, and a Cracker Jacks. Dang it. Cracker Jacks, also a good card. Looks like we are down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I think I'm just taking these out from now on. Make sure you recycle. These are super easy to, so you don't have an excuse. Unless you're just lazy. Two, three, four, 5. We've got a Rites of Lightning. Another Awakening. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. That is what you like to see. So many Oldheims. We've got not like predominantly Oldheim cards. Entwine Ice. Not bad. Snapshot and Mulch. Still no deep blue Cold Foil. That's the one we're really wanting, because it would be fun to just add into the collection. And you know what, honestly, we just like Cold Foils. We don't really care if they're commons or not, because that's not the point. Point is, one of every Cold Foil is beautiful. Winter's Bite. So we got a Snapshot. Another Tome of Harvest. That is what you want to see, because that is a really good card. Just like excessively good. More Thump, in case you didn't see. Sadly, a blue Thump. I want red and yellow Thump. Those are going to be the two that I'm actually running. Another Tome of Harvest. Not bad, not bad. Earth is, I think, the second best element. It's pretty close with Lightning, just because Lightning can tack on lots of little, like, extra silly damage onto stuff, which isn't nearly as good as Frostbite tokens, which is what makes it not as good as Ice. But the Go Again that you can give, specifically cards like Blink, make Lightning pretty nice, actually, because Blink just gives you an extra action point for free. And that's a good counteract to like Arclight Sentinel or something. The way they can't just like nullify your turn. Got a Briar Frostbite. 5. We got Sigil of Suffering, Frostfang, Rejuvenate, no Cold Foil. I will actually kind of be sad if we got like a Cold Foil rotten old buckler. Last pack. For this one, here's the legendary. I can feel it. I can feel a legendary coming. Feel a legendary. Got a Frostbite. Maybe we'll even find Voltaire in this one. Rejuvenate. Winter's Bite. Icequake. Sag. Amulet of Earth. No legendary. Wah, wah. That is disappointing. Alright. So for this box, got another stack of commons. So many. So many commons. And for those of you who are wondering, those are just getting set aside on the desk. Because I just don't want them in the way while we're opening packs and boxes. Actually gonna pivot this to the side a little bit, the way we've got just a hair more room. But my corner is actually up closer to the edge of the desk. Not getting in the way of our stacks of cards. Oh wait, not sponsored by Stanley. They just make nice box cutters. Thank the Lord for a giant cardboard bin. Makes my life a lot easier. We're still on case number 1 here. Briar Lexi. Flash. Ooh, Channel Thunderstep. That's a good way to start. That makes us at 3 Channel Thundersteps total. 1 foil, 2 non-foils. One of mine is a pre-release. I don't even know if they make those in cold foils. I doubt it. I doubt it very seriously that they do. Summerwood Shelter and Weave Earth. Overflex. Not cold foil. Not that I think it can even be a cold foil. We are up to 4 cracked boggles in 4 boxes. 1 a box so far. That seems to be the frequency that we're hitting them at. Rosetta Thorn. Seismic Surge for 5. Got a Flash, Rites of Lightning, and Autumn's Touch. Amulet of Ice. Many Glacial Footsteps. So many. I'm going to take a drink real quick. Better. Throat was starting to hurt from all of the talking. Shiver. Little time. Ball Lightning, Burgeoning, 5, Ice Quake, Sigil of Suffering, and a foil channel Mount Heroic. Not bad. Not cold foil Mark of Lightning, sadly. Channel Mount Heroic going on our sleeve. There you go. Channeling Mount Heroic. Goes in the Earth actions. Titan Fist. Embodiment of Lightning. So tomorrow, Winter's Bite. We've got a Bolt and Shot Evergreen. And Entwine Lightning. Cold, or not cold foil, but just a normal foil. Nothing really of note in that pack. Titan's Fist, Briar, Warden of Thorns. Winter's Grasp, Explosive Growth, Polar Blast, Amulet of Lightning, Entangle. Nothing. Next pack. Two, three, four, five. Got a Weave Lightning, Summerwood Shelter, and an Inspire Lightning, as well as a crusty old disgusting buckler. So many. I've got so many crusty old disgusting bucklers, dude. It's Sad Time City. So far, second legendary hasn't materialized. I am currently sitting at just one, which is not ideal. But, you know, I get it. It happens. Frostfang, that is a Weave Ice foil. Not bad. No foil on the Weaves. Shiver Embodiment. 4 or 5. Polar Blast, we got a Snapshot. Frostfang and Inspire Lightning. Node Cold Foil on the Deep Blue still. Man, so far we're only up to 3 cold foils? I really thought they would be, or 4 cold foils including the legendary. That's right, that's right. I really thought they would be a little bit easier to come across, considering that there's common cold foils as well. Flicker Wisp, not a bad addition to the party here. Although not really the hero I was looking for, is still a really good card. So this one, man. If it was fused until the end of the turn, action card effects you control that deal arcane damage deal that much instead +1. And then you deal 1 arcane damage to hero. Go again. It's not a bad little card. It also just adds a bunch of extra arcane damage output on top, which with all of like the little like 1 arcane damage here effects it can actually stack up pretty quick. That goes with Sting of Sorcery pretty well, which says attack cards you control gain when you attack with this deal 1 arcane damage to target hero. And both of which is 0 cost, which means that you're doing 2 arcane damage on top of anything that you're swinging with. Problem is getting resources enough to do something substantial with that. We got an Embolden, Sigil of Suffering, and an Entangle. Sadly. But, you know, we have to balance out the world. Not every box can be the first 2, and I don't expect them to be. Titan Fist, embodiments of lightning. Shock Strider. Got a Biting Gale, Cold Wave, Emerging Avalanche, no Cold Foil on the Honing Hood, sadly. Frostbite, Lexi, five. Got an Ice Quake, another Channel Mount Heroic, a Rainbow Foil Red Glacial Footsteps, which is not bad. No Cold Foil on the Coat of Frost, which is sad, but we did another Channel Mount Heroic. I think that puts us up to 3. I guess it's a, it's a fairly good setup card. Just kind of depends on what you're trying to do. That tacked on top of like a Glacial Footsteps from like one turn prior wouldn't be bad. The problem is that all of the good cards for Oldheim are all like ice or non-element cards. So in order to run enough Earth for that to function properly, you'd kind of have to load up more Earth than it's worth, just to get the effect that you're looking for. Maybe better for Briar, just because Briar's got a lot of smaller and Runeblade stuff, but that's kind of also not super good for Briar. Another... Man. It's not the Cold Foil we were looking for, because we do already have one of those. But we got another Cold Foil, Plume of Evergrowth, just for memes. Bang. I think we are down to the last 8 packs out of 24 for this case. Last 8 of 96 for this case, in all actuality. Lightning Surge, Chills of the Bone, Heaven's Claws, Lightning Press, Mulch. Sadly, nothing of note in this pack. The red thump, though. Many a red thump, though. Frostbite Briar. Or 5. We got a Weave Lightning. Explosive Growth. Weave Earth. No Cold Foil on the Mark of Lightning. Something about this card, just like every time I see it, makes me think that it is a Cold Foil. And it's kind of throwing me off. But I know what the Cold Foil looks like because I pulled that at a pre-release. Earth Lore. Stir, we got a Weave Earth. We got another Awakening, which is pretty good. No Cold Foil on the Plume of Evergrowth. Sadly, not a Rainbow Foil Awakening, but it is something. 3 Awakenings we're up to now. It's good. Honestly, it's a good added effect to have those Seismic Surge tokens. I'm kind of up in the air if I'm going to end up running Tectonic or Icy Heart, though. Biting Gale, Light It Up, not bad. A Rainbow Foil Bolton Shot. Owning Hood. Not bad, not bad. That's 2 packs in a row for Majestics. Both really good ones, too. Awakening and Light It Up. So now here, I have a question real quick, actually, with these Awakenings. It's a 2 cost. make seismic surge equal to the difference. And then, do seismic surges require to be burned? At the beginning of your attack action phase, destroy it. And then, okay, well, I mean, I guess, as long, I guess you could arsenal maybe a Glacial Footsteps first. Since it specifies it's an attack action card. And if you burn Awakening and you pitch to play Awakening beforehand... yeah, I could see that. You're going to want something that is 0 cost to pump up the damage, though. Burgeoning, Icy Encounter, so tomorrow. Cracker Jacks, non-foil. Cracker Jacks. Not ideal. These dudes yelling in the other room are kind of killing my vibe. Oh, goodness gracious. Just making sure. Rosetta. Seismic Surge. Lightning Surge. Lightning Buster. Snow Under. Oh my goodness. How did that even happen? Oh, good lord. Rampart of the Ram's Head. Number 2. Number 2. We got 2 from 1 case. 2 from 1 case. 2 from 1. That is, a little silly. Alright. That is 3 big money cards from 1 case. 2 Ram Head Ramparts. And, many others. Turn Timber, Icequake, Frazzle. She's a Little Runaway times 15. More Thump in an Embodiment token. Last pack for this case. We did thankfully get 2 legendaries this case, which is not bad. I'm a little sad that they were the same legendary. It's not a good sign. If we pulled another, I would honestly be a little sad, but worse things have happened because you can always trade them. Entwine, Rights, Weave, and Entwine Ice. Okay. Boom. That is case number 1 complete. There's the commons for that box. That means we are officially on case number 2. No moss on the cards. We'll just set this aside for now. Has been set aside. We have 4 more boxes. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. All of which, but 1, we will move up into the corner and prepare for the next case. We're just going to go straight in. Got a little under an hour remaining to do our stuff that we need to do. Probably about an hour and a half. We're going to have to get all of this done. We might need to speed up just a hair. Got a Rosetta Thorn, Seismic Surge. I think I'm just going to start pulling those off and avoiding showing them. Summerwood Shelter. Why is that flipped upside down? That's weird. Okay. So 2 rares. Not anything crazy. She's a little runaway times 16. So many running away. Lightning Surge, Entwine Ice, Weave Ice, Flash. All of these foils are upside down. I don't know what's happening right now. That's super duper weird. Burgeoning Rejuvenate. So, Icequake, Cold Wave, another Icequake, and another Sutcliffe's Cold Foil, which is which means that we've hit 2 Cold Foil Sutcliffes, as well as 2 Cold Foil Plumes of Evergrowth, as well as 2 Ram's Head Ramparts, which is not gonna say it's annoying, but if I could not hit duplicates over and over and over again, that would be wonderful. That would be amazing, actually. I would be super, super duper happy if that could not happen, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got an Embolden, Seek and Destroy. That's not a bad pickup. Got Ragamuffin, Vela. Seek and Destroy is very good for Azalea specifically, and I think is literally just an additive card for Azalea in the long scheme. I think that's what it'll end up getting used for more. We don't have time to go through my thoughts on it. We're moving on and try to get this one done in about an hour, because I think we're taking it too long. Got a Summerwood Shelter, a Weave Earth, and a foil Bolton Shot. Another Sutcliffe's, but we don't care because we've got 2 in cold foil. Because I'm a cool guy. Two, 3, 4, 5. We got a Bolton Shot, Evergreen, and a Frazzle. I don't understand why these are all upside down now all of a sudden. Or, you know, maybe I'm doing it on purpose. You'll actually never know. I could be a magician and I could be flipping all of the cards in the pack just to really annoy the crap out of myself because I'm just that good of a magician. 2, 3, 4, 5. We got another Icequake, followed by a Majestic Oaken Old. That's exactly what I was looking for. That's a very good pickup. Very, very good. Okay. So now I need primarily a Heart of Ice. There was another that I can't remember off the top of my head. There's another, I think a Guardian piece that I was wanting to pick up. That was a legendary, specifically Guardian. Common, bang, bang, bang. More thump. Rosetta Thorn. 5. We got an Emboldened Turn Timber and a Arcanic Shockwave. No cold foil on the Mark of Lightning. Goodness gracious. Might have to pause just to answer my phone here so people will stop spamming me. 2, 3, 4, 5. We got an Evergreen. We got a Force of Nature, which is a really nice pickup. Code of Frost, Overflex, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Nothing important there. Evergreen is going in the rares pile, which is starting to stack up almost as high as the common piles. We got a Force of Nature. Not a bad pickup. I will be 1 second. Cracked bauble. Makes us 5 in 5 boxes. Which is interesting. 1 a box. I wonder if they have set odds. Or if I'm just very conveniently pulling 1 per. Ooh! Fulminate. And I don't think I've even pulled one of these yet. But Fulminate in rainbow foil, nonetheless. Also an earth/lightning fusion. It's basically made for the Runeblade Briar. If it was fused with an Earth card, then it gains if it's fused with an Earth card, attack action cards you control gain +3 this turn, and that's all of them across the board. And if Fulminate was fused with a Lightning card, attack action cards you control gain go again this turn. You can fuse with both, or you can fuse with one. Doesn't matter. It's pretty good. Put that up there with Flash Freeze. Three, four, five. We've got a Frostfang, a Channel Lake Frigid. My pulls are getting better. She's a little runaway times 17. So many little runaways. Channel Lake Frigid. Moss Oldheim. Lightning Surge for 5. We got a Sigil of Suffering, Bolton Shot, and a Ball of Lightning. I really hope these go back to being flipped over the right way as of next box, because holy cow, that's really annoying to have to flip them over. Seriously, guys, they get printed one way. I don't understand how they end up flipped upside down. Killing me, bro. Titan Fist, Briar. Burp, 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 burp. Lightning Press, Snapshot, Biting Gale, Ragamuffin Hats. Not super duper ideal. But we'll take it. Still no other cold foil equipment pieces other than our legendaries and our Sutcliffes and Plumes, of which we have 2. I do have personally a Mark of Lightning, but that's not part of this. Frostfang, Weave Ice, and a Buzzbolt. Sad. Alright. So tomorrow, Twine. We got a Rites of Lightning, a Weave Lightning, and a Winter's Grasp. Oh, I just put the rares in with the commons. I'm a genius. And we got a Lexi. These guys in the other room, I wish, would quiet down just a hair. They're very loud. I hope they're not picking up too much in the microphone, but I have no way of telling as of right now. Dazzling Crescendo. Very good art. Sadly, not what we're looking for. No cold foil on the Mark of Lightning. Heart of Ice would make me very happy. 2, 3, 4, 5. Explosive Growth. We got a Flicker Wisp, which is nice. About to say, we better not have gotten another Cold Foil Plume of Growth. I would have been very, very, very sad. But a Flicker Wisp is a nice addition. Looks like a Van Gogh piece. You guys are killing me. Shiver. Weave Ice. Nothing that one. $15 on a box is not bad. We might be able to skip forward a little bit faster. As long as we are relatively careful about not missing anything, then I think we'll be fine. Invigorate, Steel Blade, Weave, Weave, Weave. I'd have to set my focus to manual at this rate. Shiver, Embodiment of Earth. 2, 3, 4, 5. Got another Awakening. Now, sadly, not really what we need, but, you know, it's something. Slide. Awaken. Very good. In a sleeve. Got 4 of those so far. Too many dupes. Too many dupes. I don't know if Oldheim is just easier to hit or something, but even got his majestic weapon at this point, which is pretty obscene. Still no cold foil on that deep blue, but we did hit another. That's something. Last pack for this box. 15 minutes per box. Ain't bad. 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got an Emboldened Bolton shot and another upside down common foil that I wish would stop doing that. All right. Hope and pray. Hope and pray that it doesn't keep repeating. More commons. So many comments. So many comments. All right. Sure. Push these up into this corner. Hold him. 5 shelter wood. It's still happening, boys. You thought it would go away that easy? You would be wrong. No cold foil on the Cracker Jacks, sadly. Frostbite, Briar. Winter's Bite for 5, Icequake, Golden, and another crusty old shield. So many crusty old shields. Ball Lightning, 5, Bolt and Shot, Endless Winter, nice. No cold foil on the deep blue again. That would be our second Endless Winter. That's a very good pickup. We gotta move on. Gotta move on. Rosetta Thorn, Seismic Surge, Winter's Bite for 5, Icequake Embolden, and a Chill to the Bone. That goes there. We got many, many things. Got a Rosetta Thorn and Seismic Surge, Chill to the Bone for 5. We got Evergreen Sigil of Suffering and an Overflex. So far, our foils are not really doing super well for us. We've gotten, I think we've only pulled like 2 rare foils for a hot second since the last Majestic foil. 3, 4, 5, Biting Gale, Evergreen, and yeah, look, another one common. 2 rares. No cold foil on the Plume of Evergrowth, thank the Lord. Anything but Plume of Evergrowth, or Sutcliffe's Suede Hides. Titan Fist, Embodiment of Lightning, Autumn's Touch. 5, we got another Flash Freeze, which is nice. There we go, that's what I was looking for. That's a cold foil deep blue. We know these are all commons, so we're just going to go ahead and... Cold foil deep blue is a fantastic pickup. The best generic in the set. Honestly, it might be close to Fiendal Spring Tunic, just because, no offense to Fiendals, it only gives you 1, or I think it's just 1, it might be 2, every like 4 turns, and that's not exactly super duper ideal. And most of the time you're going to be way more I'm so dumb. Too busy talking and not thinking enough. But Flash Freeze. That would be Flash Freeze numero dos. Rosetta Thorn Seismic Surge. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 rares and a common rainbow. Ragamuffin non-foil. Happy days. We got a deep blue in cold foil. That's exactly what you like to see. Polar Blast, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another Flicker Wisp. It's not a bad pickup. Many more comments. Moss Flicker Wisp. Ooh. Two, 3, 4, 5. We got a Flash, we got a Weave Ice, and we got unfortunate blue Glacial Footsteps. Not red or yellow is what I want to use. I might pack some blues in there just for the sake of having the 3-pitch. And, you know, it never hurts, just in case. Towards the end, you know? If you outlast what you're supposed to. Never hurts to have the extra damage right at the end of the game. And since the blue pitch is still an 8 attack, it's not bad. Snapshot, weave ice. We got a rainbow foil tome of harvest. I think that puts us on 3 tomes of harvest. 1 rainbow, 2 non-rainbow, which is pretty good, actually. I am a little sad they didn't add any big, like, generic attacks. I wish, honestly, they just added, like, one, like, silly generic thing that does some kind of more niche thing per set. Might be one of the only ones that liked when they did that. I liked having the big, you know, like the Enlightened Strikes and the Command and Conquers that you could kind of rely on to pay for your box if you pulled them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Blue Thump. Sad. Nobody likes a four banger for Guardian. Especially not a 4-banger 4-cost. That's a terrible card. It's basically only good in red and blue. But because Seismic Surge tokens are a thing, we can reasonably get away with running them. Bit of a waste of resources to hit big otherwise. Frostbite. Rites of Lightning. Ooh, we got another exposed to the elements. Get rid of that Frazzle, the Ball of Lightning. No foil on the Mark of Lightning. No foil. No shot, dude. No shot. I think the other exposed was no, it wasn't a foil. No, it wasn't. I'm full of crap. Don't listen to me. It was not a foil, I swear. Got about 6 minutes to make it through these to be on pace. Autumn's Touch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got a Cold Wave, Pulse of Volthaven, which is a good pickup. Oh. Another one. Non-rainbow foil, though, this time, which is nice. That one's a little bit more comfortable to use. The Cold Foil Pulse of Volthaven, I don't know if I do feel super comfortable using. Just because it's a card that goes in your normal deck. You can't put it in a big one-touch like you can with the legendary equipment pieces. Rare, common. Bang, bang. No Cold Foil on the Mark of Lightning. Got a Yellow Thump at the end there. Where's all my foil thumps? If I want to pull a bunch of foils, why can't I just pull foil thump? Polar and Twine. It got an Explosive Growth, Turn Timber, and a Cold Wave. Still a really awesome foil. It's really cool. Bella Flash. And an embodiment token. So many embodiments. Embodiments of Earth. Earth. Another fulminate. Deep blue, we got a rainbow foil amulet. We have cold foils of all of those so far. All of the amulets. Another fulminate. Also really good. There. I think 4 minutes to make it through 4 packs is pretty reasonable. Titan's Fist. Embodiment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got Evergreen, Snapshot, Entangle, which is not a great pack, but it's not a terrible pack. Because everybody's going to run lots and lots of those. Weave Lightning, Summer, and Winter's Grasp. These are the runaway times 18. And an Oldheim. Show the Bone. Alright, we got those. We've got a Crown of Seeds. Holy cow. Yes! Crown of Seeds Legendary, baby. Ooh! We're still hoping for the Fabled. Theoretically, there should be one in the next, like, few cases or so that I get, which we will be getting every subsequent Friday. Crown of Seeds, great pickup for Guardian. That was the other one that I was talking about that I wanted. Now, if I could just pull a Heart of Ice, I am a content boy. Here. Dead. Yeah. It's a legendary cold foil. So, also multiple $100s. Turn them quick. Not turn them. I'll build a deck out of them. And it's going to be a different video. Although I would like to get some, like, one-touches that fit these cards well. Touches? Yeah, you know, like the big, thick, like, almost top loaders that just, like, don't open. And don't bend. The real rigid ones, you know what I'm saying? Well, that's it for that box. That was the last pack while I was busy talking. I did pull a, Is that what that's for?
For thinner cards.
Cool. How much are those? Well, I pulled a second. Rams. So I've gotten 3 legendaries so far, and a majestic. And then, I also pulled these cold foils as well. I got duplicates of these two.
Crazy.
But they're just commons, but they're fun nonetheless.
Hey, so when you guys go over there,
You guys, you're not going?
you and
Ian,
and the twins are going.
when we go over there. No. One cracked bobble a
I just want
box.
you to be thorough.
Thorough.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't miss anything, you mean?
Yeah, I don't. You leave about 7:45.
I mean, I can. More embodiments. More embodiments. Light it up. Times 3. I've gotten 3 of those now. So, enough for a full set for Lexi deck. Not bad. If I could pull a Voltaire too, that would be fairly substantial. Light it up. Bang. Oh, look at that. As if on cue, dude. I literally just, oh, could I get a Voltaire? And then immediately pulls a Voltaire. That's awesome. Yeah, forget that other guy trying to sell that dumb Voltaire. Now I got my own. I don't need your crappy Voltaire. Bang. There's a Voltaire. So there's a Lexi deck in the work. Now if I could just pull the rest of the legendary pieces, then that would be nice. Finding Gale, so tomorrow we'll just boop, boop, boop. Glacial Footsteps. I forgot to pull the... this was all the commons. I'm getting overburdened. Okay, apparently my deadline is now even tighter. We're really going to rush through this a little bit. I'm not gonna go over the top unless we pull a legendary, which this is our 4th Flicker Wisp. They're not exactly ideal. We're not really wanting those. We're 5, boop, boop, boop. Nothing really. Three, 4, 5. We've got Evergreen, Sigil of Suffering, and Swades. Three, 4, 5. 7 on the back end. Is that right? 7, 5, 12, and then we've got 3 in the normal, yeah. 15 card packs. 2, 3, 4, 5. Got a Frostlock, which we actually haven't pulled yet, which is weird. I feel like we should have pulled that by now. But there you go. I expected to have all the Majestics with 2 cases. I did not expect to have all of the legendaries, although we are on the way. We're on the way. If I could pull a Fabled, that would be nice. 2, 3, 4, 5. We got a Weave Ice, Rites of Lightning, and that's our 19th. She's a little runaway. Old Time. 4, 5. Got some Weave Ice, Weave Earth. Bloom of Evergrowth, and 2, 3, 4, 5. Nothing of note there. Two, 3, 4, 5. Got Weave Lightning, Summerwood Shelter, Snapshots, and Swades. Sutcliffe Suedes. Two, three, four, five. Frostlock. We've got our second Frostlock already. Two in the same box is pretty abnormal, to say the very least, especially a non-foil and a foil. But not bad. Also good, because that means we've got more stuff to build that Lexi deck out of. Just all the frost. Invigorate, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got a Weave Earth Flash. And nothing. Amulet of Lightning. No, my commons. Oh, wait. Realize what I said. Okay. Commons. Not even like they're my foil commons. They're just my commons. Dropped 3 of them. Only dropped 3 of them. And it doesn't even really matter because they're just commons. I've got like about 1 billion of them. First edition or not. Two, three, four, five. We've got a Embolden, a Seek and Destroy. Nice. Nice. 3, 4, 5. We good. We're good. Another Seek and Destroy for that Azalea. Might honestly give those up to my brother. Two, three, four, five. We've got a Blossoming Spellblade, which I think makes that our second. I can't tell. I can't remember if that's the second or third. But another majestic, never hurts my feelings. Blossoming Spellblade. Three, four, five, six. Bang, bang. 2, up, up. Frostlock. 2, 3, 4, 5. Got a Turn Timber, Ice Quake, Chill to the Bone, and another. Holy crap! What is happening right now? That's a Spellbound Creeper. So we just had 2 legendaries out of this one box, huh? That is ridiculous. Pulled 2 legendaries out of one box. That box and these packs. So I will try to go through as quickly as I can. One, two, three, four, five. Oopsies. Wrong stack. Starting to get confused because my rare stack is now larger than my non-rares. My commons. Not rares. Genius. I know all about Flesh and Blood. Okay. A Cracker Jack's non-foil. Two, three, four, five. We've got a 5th Flicker Wisp, except this one is a foil. It's not bad. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our commons, thankfully, have stopped being upside down. I didn't want to say anything about it because I didn't want to jinx it. But, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bang, bang, bang. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got our rare common. She's a little runaway times 20. We've crossed it. Last box. Last box. Gotta go relatively fast. I've only got about 4 minutes. I think we're gonna end up getting cut short, which is sad. But you know how it is. Happens to the best of us. Happens to the best of us. Three, four, five. Common, bang, bang. Coat of Frost. Non-cold foil. Not ideal. Two, three. Bang. This is a common. That's flipped back upside down. I knew I shouldn't have said anything. She's a runaway times 21. Now she's too old. She's too old to be a runaway. Boop, boop. Glacial footsteps, though. Not bad. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, maybe we should just stop going through the back half. Once we see the equipment piece, I think we can just stack it. 3, 4, 5. Got that. 1, 2. Oaken Old. Got our equipment piece. Oaken Old is pretty good. I think that puts us at 3. 3 Oaken Olds. We've got enough to make a full deck with Oaken Olds. We got that. 1, 2. This is upside down. I can just stop it. It's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All rares. Don't knock it over, please. Ice Storm. I haven't picked that one up yet. Interesting. Under the assumption that I would have had all of them by now. How many duplicates I've gotten. Don't think I've gotten that one yet, though. Yeah, definitely not. That's in Ranger specific. Yeah. This will be the last one. Don't tell them I'm doing one more. Maybe 2. Maybe 2. Depending on what's in here. Just want to hit one more Majestic before I go. That's not it. One cracked bobble box. That's interesting. Sting of Sorcery. There you go. There's our last Majestic. Sting of Sorcery times 2. This is our second one. Not bad. Somewhere in here, it will be a legendary. I'll be back.